So I'm coming from down that way, and apparently I'm coming up to the top of something. We'll see what it is up here. I can hear the birds chirping. I see a shelter up ahead. Must be right off trail. I'll probably take a little bathroom break. I love it when the shelters are right off trail. The worst, for me anyway, is when they're 2/10 of a mile off trail or something. Because even if you want to stop and eat lunch there, you know, you've added almost a half a mile to your day that you didn't necessarily have to take. Because technically, those offshoots are not part of the Appalachian Trail. So it's so cool when they're like almost right on trail. I know there's one, I think it's before the NOC. It might be after, I can't quite remember. Seems like it's before though, where the trail actually, it's on the trail. So you kind of have to skirt around it. Oh, look at this. This would be such a welcome sight if this were my end of day kind of place that I was going to stay, because it's just so easy to be at it. It's not down in some, you know, gully or something away from trail, which is always a little spooky too, not gonna lie, when they're tucked off in the woods somewhere. Okay, this is a nice little one, has a great picnic table, and it's telling us the Appalachian Trail is going to continue this way, and I can see a white blaze on that tree, so I know it continues that way. This is a pretty small shelter, but definitely still a good one. So let's see what these tell us. These signs. Walnut Mountain Trail. So they have trails that run around here that aren't part of the Appalachian Trail. And you can see a sign over here where you can go get water. It's down this way. And then on my Far Out app that has my trail, the Appalachian Trail on it, it would have comments on there that tells me whether this is a good water source at a certain date or not, because sometimes they kind of dry out. So I always check my Far Out app to see if I want to get more water there or not. Anyway, that's it for now. Just so many gorgeous sections. I really wish there was a way to capture depth, because this is like going down, which is where I came from. And then there's this just beautiful, like, mountainside of trees, and then the trail just keeps going down. But depth is just so hard to see. And then here are the mountains. The other thing I really wish that I could share with you all, and I think I've already mentioned this, but are the smells. They're just magnificent. I don't know what that sound is. It's really loud. Sounds almost like a woodpecker, but it's too consistent and loud. I don't know what that is, but it's freaky. Anyway, I'm coming down into this little gap. It's really pretty, of course, as so many areas are on the trail. Let's see which gap it is. Oh, doesn't say, and I forget. So, anyway, I just wanted to video a little and see if I could capture that sound. We'll see if it turned out or not, and if it did, I'll see if any of you know what that is. Here's an example of the green tunnel. Mostly it's not like this yet because the foliage hasn't grown in. But when you are surrounded by these, whatever these are, you get in a green tunnel. But then we have openings like that where you can see the mountains. But after the foliage comes in, that's when, you know, you just really can't see much of anything, and you're just walking through a green tunnel so much of the time. So it's nice to have started early enough that I can see more of the mountains. When I've done my section backpacks, they've always been in high summer, and so most of the trail has been like this. Where I really couldn't see out. But this is nice. Coming up to Bluff Mountain Summit, I think. This is really cool. I stopped and had lunch a little earlier because it said that there were no views at Bluff Mountain Summit. So I'm not sure, but I thought that was it. Maybe it's farther down, but that would have been a good lunch spot. I simply cannot get over the views that I'm getting the last couple of days. I mean, they're incredible. So this is between Lemon Gap and Garenflo Gap, which is it's 7.7 miles. We just summited Bluff Mountain. So I think today I've summited two mountains, Walnut Mountain and Bluff Mountain. And I mean, it's just incredible. It's a beautiful day. I cannot get over it. Maybe here you can kind of see, though, how steep that is going down. Yeah, pretty darn steep. Gorgeous. Here's the trail. There's a tree that they've actually done some chopping on it or cutting, but look, it looks like another one fell over. So, still coming down off of Bluff Mountain, which has been incredible. Ugh. It's just, that's southbound actually. And yeah, this is northbound.